tell you a little bit about before. You broke the code, Sasha. So why don't you cut your motherfucking throat or I'll do it for you. Give me a little break here.
Look like a fucking cook to you? I always say you give me that box.
No, I can't. No, don't trip. What's happening?
The film opens with a brutal introduction to Alexander Coates, a feared and merciless crime boss. Inside his underground torture chamber, his trusted enforcer, Hurst, is holding Sasha, one of Coates' own men. Coates accuses Sasha of betraying the organization and reminds him that he knew the price of failure. In a twisted act of punishment, Coates orders Hurst to give Sasha a knife and forces him to choose between killing himself or being executed. Refusing to submit, Sasha suddenly attacks Coates, breaking the code of loyalty. In a shocking moment, Sasha manages to kill Coates. Before long, Coates reappears, unfazed, ordering Hurst to fetch him a clean suit. He then presents Hurst with 2 pistols, explaining they were taken through violence, and assigns him a new mission: eliminate a man named Benny who has been resisting Coates' control from inside prison. Coates makes it clear that failure will not be tolerated. Disguised as a guard, Hurst infiltrates the prison and silently takes out several officers. As chaos erupts, prisoners rush to protect Benny. In the confusion, Hurst is distracted and mistakenly kills the wrong man. Furious inmates confront him as he escapes. When Coates later calls to confirm the mission's success, Hurst lies, claiming Benny is dead at their meeting. Coates introduces his associate Dante, who reveals the truth. Hurst killed the wrong target. Despite it being Hurst's first mistake, Coates demands punishment. Dante's men knock Hurst out and torture him, crushing his hands and permanently destroying his ability to work as an enforcer. 6 months later, Hurst is a broken man, drifting through life and numbing himself with alcohol. He crosses paths with Oso, a kind-hearted man who offers him brief companionship. Soon after, Coates visits Hurst, reminiscing about his former greatness and offering him money to leave the city and start over. The story then introduces Iceman, a powerful criminal recently released from prison. He informs Coates that the man Hurst was sent to kill had actually been in Iceman's custody and demands compensation. Coates agrees. Meanwhile, Iceman begins expanding his control, threatening gang leader Caesar and demanding a cut of his earnings. To prove he's serious, Iceman brutally murders Caesar's men out on the streets. Oso is nearly robbed by thugs, but Hurst steps in and easily defeats them. Grateful, Oso thanks him. Soon after, Iceman's men harass Karen at the pub where she works, showing no mercy. Oso later confides in Hurst that Karen is like a daughter to him. When asked about Hurst's damaged hands, Hurst avoids the subject. Iceman confronts Caesar again, demanding submission. When Caesar hesitates, Iceman violently eliminates more of his men. The next morning, Hurst follows Iceman's crew into a warehouse, but is captured. Iceman recognizes him and reveals he was the one who gave Hurst the wrong target in prison. Seeing Hurst's ruined state, Iceman spares his life. Crushed and hopeless, Hurst considers ending it all, until he hears Karen screaming outside. He rushes down to find Coates confronting Iceman's thugs. Realizing Iceman is behind the attacks, Coates personally visits him to issue a warning. The meeting quickly turns hostile, with both sides refusing to back down and preparing for war. Coates later contacts Hurst, asking him to return. Before Hurst can answer, Oso knocks him unconscious. When he wakes up, Oso explains that Coates ordered him to help Hurst heal. Their recovery is cut short when Caesar's men kidnap them. Believing Hurst is dead, Caesar orders his men to bury him alive. Oso is brutally tortured and stabbed after refusing to cooperate, while Karen is handed over to Iceman. Hurst manages to escape just in time, killing his captors. He rushes back to find Oso dying. With his last strength, Oso begs Hurst to save Karen. Fueled by rage, Hurst storms Caesar's hideout, killing his men and shooting Caesar to force him to reveal Karen's location. Meanwhile, Iceman launches a full assault on Coates' headquarters. As gunfire erupts, Hurst arrives and joins the fight. One by one, Iceman's men fall. Cornered, Iceman grabs Karen and uses her as a shield. Without hesitation, Coates takes the shot, killing Iceman instantly. With Iceman dead and the war finally over, Hurst thanks Coates for giving him a second chance. Justice is restored, and Hurst proves his loyalty through action. Thanks for watching. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more movie recaps. See you next time.